Good morning, everyone. Oh, delish. She's doing whatever she wants. What a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. I'm delighted about today. It looks so beautiful out. What have I got planned today? Quite a few things, to be fair. It's days like this, actually, where obviously the idea of moving is just so traumatic because it's just so beautiful out, you know. It is 7:26 in the morning. And I've replied to some messages. Oh, dearie me. Today I wanted to get the pencil review video done. Another one, obviously. And I've been hashing out some ideas for YouTube, sketchbook party and Patreon for the next couple of weeks. So the idea is I'm going to try and do a video a day. That will then allow me to be a good chunk ahead of all platforms, continue with that momentum until such time as I move, so that I don't have to stress myself out with the worry of it all, because it will just consume me. I've worked so hard to build what I have that the idea of even missing a single video is quite traumatic. You get it? Right, so I've got 2 ideas for sketchbook party, which I'm quite happy with. One workshop I've been wanting to do for a while, and I've got 2 ideas for Patreon. One is a workshop teaser for the big workshop that I intend on doing. I doubt I'll get it done this year, if I'm honest. Reason being is I'm moving. It's all sort of thrown everything out of kilter, because not only am I moving, I also have to repro the house. So the house we're moving into needs a lot of work. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that for sort of 3 months, you know. So the more videos I can get done and the more ahead I can get, the better, I'll be honest. I do like vlogging though. I love a bit of vloggage. It's nice because my job is on my own, essentially. But what that means is that I need the vlogs to talk to someone, i.e. you guys, to help me hash stuff out and like affirm ideas in my head. I'll do the Patreon now. That will take me up till about 10, 11 o'clock. I'll then take a quick break, go to the shop, get stuff for dinner. Probably get on with dinner at that time. I'm then going to do probably a sketchbook party, which I'm quite looking forward to actually as well. So I'll get that done. I do have another pencil review, although I'm waiting for another part of that, which should be delivered tomorrow. I'm not going to do any filming Friday because I'm going out with lunch with Jezebine. We're going to Lizic Hall for Luncheroony. So I'll more than likely vlog a little bit there and show you a bit of that. Saturday, I will probably film the new pencil review. I'm quite looking forward to that. It's a lot of history there, so it'll be like a kind of did you know situation, quite a historical one. And that is for a few weeks' time. And then I'll just do another 2 sketchbook parties and another Patreon. That'll be my week wrapped up. And then I'll be 2.5 weeks ahead. So a whole week's worth of work, like full on, non-stop, is 2.5 weeks worth of work. So if I can do that again next week, oh God, right, everything. Let's get to it, because we've got, when I look at the calendar like that, with everything I've got going on in my personal life, it freaks me out. So I've got to get going. Let's go. Okay, I thought we'd sit down, have a little studio session, a little time out from all the work I'm doing, and just finish this sheet from last week's video, ink video. I was going to do it on another video, but I thought, hey, let's vlog this. Let's vlog it. I haven't used my pencils in a while. I might do that. We've got a Krita colour. I love these things. Oh my God. There's not enough space anywhere. This is why I think I avoid using the pencil rolls at the moment, because I'm just struggling for space. Let's define these trees a bit, shall we? How's everyone doing then? Everyone doing all right? Should we do the whole sky in this? I think that'll be quite nice. Yeah, I might do that. Let's do that instead. I need another one. This is probably one of my favourite pencils, actually. I don't know what it's called. Old Rose Light. Lovely, just lovely. The Crete colours, if you don't know, go on literally everything. They don't really skip a beat, to be fair. They just kind of do what they like. Yeah, I might just leave it there for now. Got a light fast Heather. No, I'm not really a fan of that one. Let's try the light mauve in Chroma Flow. Well, that goes on a lot nicer, doesn't it? It does, it goes on a bit nicer, but I'm not going to do that. I need a aggressive pink. It's got a nice pink. It's not the pink I want though. Let's try this one, which is pink carmine. It's a bit better. What else do we need? We need a ground. I like trying to cover up mistakes with it. I think that's always a nice thing to do, is if you feel like you're not wanting it, just grab a similar colour, not the same colour. It's not about trying to fix a mistake per se. It's about creating like interesting layers. So with the ink, if you let it just do its own thing, let it dry and come back to it, going in and trying fixing these mistakes is always just like a really satisfying task. I love it. Right, let's try some greens. This is Chroma Flow. That one's a nice green, isn't it? Oh, it's not powerful enough though. I want it to pack a punch, almost be offensive. Like you want to look at it and go, I'm offended, but you'll stay because you're quite a laugh, that kind of situation. Oh yeah, see, that's a little bit better. That one's a Prismacolor. It's a little bit better. Needs a bit of a haircut though. Put you back. Let's swatch you. You're a nice. This is obviously one I use for the sky quite often. I think I quite like it in contrast actually with the pinks. I'm glad I got the pencils out. Yes, totally glad. Right, are we going to go in with a bit of orange? I'll go with the Derwent Drawing because it's less offensive. But it's got like a milky, opaque quality, which I quite like. The other thing I often do, and I think some of you will know, is just swatch it. Swatch it around, just see. If you don't like it, it's not really a big deal. Yeah, I like the swatch look. I want to do something with these trees, make them more defined, but I think it's going to have to be a lighter colour. Probably going to have to, yeah, do this. Yeah, that seems to be working a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. Definitely love it. And then what I might do is make these ones darker because they're obviously back a bit. See if this one works. Oh yeah. This one needs to be much darker. A lot darker. What about with this one? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like that. And what I'll do is I'll just get some texture in the bigger tree. We need to get some lighter in there. I like the combination of those colours. Dot that around a bit. I like that. This is going marvellously, right? I know that maybe from your end you're thinking, Elise, you finally lost it, sweetheart. Don't worry, we're coming to get you type situation. And I hear you, babes. I hear you, but I'm feeling positive about it. This one's a nice colour. This one is, I think that one actually, yeah, Castle Arts as well. This one is part of their pastel range. And although you might not be able to see at your end, it gives this nice kind of hue. It's quite a nice tone. Cool. I also got this one out, which is also another Prismacolor, and this is sage, pale sage, sorry. I love this one. This is what I use for the winter, and it's I use it for like ice on the ground because it's just so perfect for that. There's something quite ugly unicorn about it. I might call it something akin to that. It reminds me of that painting. Oh bollocks, I broke that. It reminds me of that painting I did. I think it was a part of a texture, wasn't it? Texture video. Oh, I absolutely hated that, but I've kept it. Lord only knows why I've kept it. There's something about it. I'm just, that's what I'm telling myself. There's something about it that in time will become clear. Maybe some darker greens. Let's try this Chroma Flow one. No, definitely not working on that one. Let's try this one, which is a Pablo, Caran d'Ache Pablo. Yeah, it just looks the same as the others, doesn't it, really? Yeah. Maybe salmons. Oh, salmon's quite nice, actually. Yeah, we could get some more salmons in there, couldn't we? We have room. I might do some salmon in the sky. I'm really enjoying this. I'm so much enjoying myself. Can you tell? Can you, though? Faber-Castell Polychrome. This is actually called Salmon. Salmon. It's very similar to the one we just had out, really. Put that back. I just like the same. I know it's the same colour, and I've obviously just put it on, but I do like varying, you know. That one's nice. This one's an Artese. I think I'm going to overdo it with those darks there. Do we want some blues? Let's try some blues. That's quite nice. I'm feeling close to the edge. Yeah. I'm feeling close to it. Cornflower blue or something. No. This one might be more cornflowery. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That is lovely. I think that has done the job, hasn't it? Yeah. Has it though? Has it? Because I'm still going. Yes, it's done it. The cornflower has won me over. Cool. That is done. And I might say a very successful studio session. Okay. Another order, received an order, but this is a bit of a different order because part of this order is an original and a sale of an original, which is great because then I can show you how I prep and deal with originals. The original that's been sold is called Two Trees, so it's this bad boy. This is just in an archival sleeve at the moment. What I'm going to do though is get out a brand new archival sleeve, and the reason is because this one's covered. Not covered, but it's got a few paint splots on. That's just because, so there is the original. So I'm gonna pop him, I'll do that actually in a minute because I need to prep the bag. I'll keep that because it's useful, but it's got a bit of paint on it. I don't really want the customer getting a bit of paint on there. It's just because I use them. When I get them out, I work from them and I get inspiration from them. So when they're out in the studio, sometimes the sleeves get a bit, you know, trampled. Oh, but I'll keep them for other work. How I'm going to prep this original though is each of them get a seal. Okay, so this seal goes on the back, straight on the back. So that is the stamp, that is the Lazy Redhead stamp. This needs to dry, but this is what it will look like. There you go. On that, we'll get a verification sticker. It'll get the gloss one rather than the paper one. And I will also sign the back and do the front, the date. I put on there the year that it was created, okay? That will need time to dry, so I'll pop that over there. This one needs a big sleeve, so I'll put a print on there as well. I'm also going to put a warning sticker on, which is warning. Opening this package may cause, and it will cause, extreme happiness, and it's also holographic because you like, no, I love anything shiny. And now I'm going to create an A3 print, which I'm so bloody excited about. So the print Marianne has ordered is Midnight in the Woods, one of my absolute favourites. She does want a border, no problemo. Now A3s take a couple of minutes to print. One thing I'm starting to do with the sale of originals now is because I retire any prints available in the original, I create an A6 version of the original. Does that make sense? So it's like the last print. So they get the original, they get the last printed available. So I'm going to do that as well. Okay, so that one will almost be ready to go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all the, you know, all the paraphernalia to retire the 2 trees piece, because the website will need to be informed of that. The shipping will also be tracked and signed. That's part of the cost towards the original. Okay, so with an A3, because it's so big and it does dry fairly fast, but for caution, I leave it in the tray for a couple of seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, as per usual, grab the sleeve of the piece, grab it by the corner, gentle, 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 and facing down, because we need to do all of the stuff on the back. I'm now just going to print off the final A6 piece that will ever exist, which I think is quite special. Okay, so for the back of the print, we will do our verification sticker as always, and our chrome signature. So this is what the customer is going to get. I know you can't really see it because of the glaring. I'll try and angle it a bit better. It's just so shiny. Look at all those trees. And do you want to know something funny today? Right, I was thinking about this piece today, thinking, do you know what, it would be good to do more kind of a composition of trees, just different trees like that again. So the fact that I've had to print this today is obviously serendipity. Okay, so I'm going to pop this to one side gently. I'm then going to get all the bits and bobs that I'm going to need to sort the A6 print out, like its little sleeve. For the envelope, I'm going to go with a pastel green, just because they've got some really beautiful like green greys in that original piece. So I want to tie that in. Okay, so on the back of this print, I've acknowledged that it's the last print in the year that it was printed, which is obviously 2024. I'm just going to let that dry a second. So I've just popped a Lazy Redhead sticker on to keep it secure. And I'm thinking about doing it in the 2 greens. So having a darker green, which I think will be quite nice with that piece. And also doing it with a nice lime green. That would be quite nice actually. I think the 2 go quite well. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this will be the last remaining print of 2 trees. Okay, I need my thank you sticker. There we go. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put a art sticker in. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, I know what I'm going to put in. That one, that one, that one. Girl with the pearl earring. I don't know why, I just feel it. Okay, I'm also going to put in the thank you. So I need to bag and tag this one quickly. I'll probably put that one in salmon because there is a little bit of salmon in the background and I think it just pops. I'm going to go with orange tape for this one, ribbon for this one. Let's go with this peach, this type of peach. It's a lighter peach, that one. That's how the original will get opened. The original thank you sticker and then the last known print. I think that one's quite adorable. Love it. Now, the big one, big A3. So, let me think. We'll go with lilac. Yeah, because it picks out the lilac in the tree. I'll show you in a minute. Right, so you see this tree here in the background. It's got like lilac leaves. I'm thinking that's going to be perfect for that. So, and one thing I will say, it's so much easier to bag and tag stood up like this. So I probably should take note of that, to be fair. Right, I'm going to do holographic tape for this one. Let's go for, no, I don't want to do that one. What about that one? Or maybe dark purple. Yeah, we'll go with the dark purple because you've got like a two-tone on the other two. Definitely, that's a great idea. Thank you sticker. Holographic, obviously. I'll keep the strings the way they are because I think they look lovely. But that is how that one's going to go. I'm going to pick out a big sticker for that one. What's that one? Summer? No. Don't give up, always reach for the stars. You're doing great. I'm going to do you're doing great because it's purple lettering. And I think it just looks lovely. Put them all together. Oh my God, how precious. Ah, I know. Right. That's ready to be bagged. So now I'm going to write the personal note. I always do that off camera because it's personal. But thank you so much, Marianne. And I absolutely can't wait until you receive your original. I'm so excited for you to receive that. Thank you so much for your awesome support. And it's amazing when I send an original because it's, I feel like I've got a load of collectors. It's just lovely. So thank you so much and I hope you enjoy your last print of your original. Thank you.
Cool.
Handsome boy. Hello, Beanie. Hello, handsome boy. Hi guys, out for a walk with the kids. Today I'm going to be doing another pencil review. The package I was waiting on finally arrived. So hopefully I'll get that done, but I am not well again. My throat is killing me. So I'll do as much as I can today, but my goal of getting a video done a day, still on track. It's Saturday today. The Castle Arts video went up yesterday. Some positive responses from that. Oh, here she comes. She's obsessed with you. Winnie, you being a little shitbag. Eating your grass. Come on, buddy. I can't leave you. So today, I get that done. I'm going to go for breakfast with my husband. My husband's got a day off today. He wasn't meant to, but he's not well at all. Nor am I. Actually, I got it from him. Rude. Come on, Weenie. Handsome boy. He doesn't like being filmed, does he? She, on the other hand, she's an arsehole. She's trying to play with my husband. Ruby. Stop playing with Daddy. You're on candid camera. I'm just showing the people how much of an arsehole she is. Come on, you. Hello, darling. Come on. You're waiting for me to pass you so you can go and eat grass. I will meet you back in the studio for some creative slash productive slash how I'm getting on with my one video a day stuff. We're going swimming. I'm in my very unflattering swimsuit, if you like. I've got my wetsuit, which is a toss-up between using baby powder and lube at this point to get into that. My bag. In my bag, I've got my GoPro, which I'm going to wear on my head, like so. Imagine me coming at you. Gloves and booties, just in case it's cold, which it won't be today, so whatever. I've got a towel in there that's like a wrap around me 8 times. My husband bought it for me for birthday. It's like a microfiber, so it's like one of those easy dry situations. Love it. Head cap. I need to try that on actually. My satchel for, I think I cleaned that. Yeah, it's my satchel. It's got like a thingy on it that goes around my waist, and I put all my treasures in that. Snorkeling stuff, obviously, and my flippers, obviously. I'll take some clothes because we're going out for lunch, so I'll be afterwards. So I'm gonna put them in the bag. And what else? Oh yeah, I wanted to try this one, didn't I? There's no sexy way of doing this, really. I can't say. Obviously that didn't go too well. Obviously I need to do something better with my hair, but that's not too bad. Right, I'm gonna crowbar myself into this bad boy, which I'm gonna do off camera because I suppose we could do it on camera. There's no sexy way of doing it. Okay. Anisha, put my hair in a thingy. Oh my god. Okay, we've done that bit. Well done. All done. Okay. I put on a bit more weight since I did this last. Oh my god, I can do this. I believe in you. Okay, over the thighs, now over the ass. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is bomber's mark. Oh, okay. That's as high as it's going until I get out the lake, otherwise I'll die of heat exhaustion. There's a wrinkle there, that's annoying me. Okay, ass is in. I know. See you there.
The water never fails to just switch it all off. Everything stops when I'm in the water. I love it. I think I should have been born a fish.
Just swimming about aimlessly.
It's life-giving. What I also did this week was start a video or a concept for a video called While I Can. The idea of this is to capture everything around me and in close proximity to me whilst I'm living in this area. Obviously I'll be coming back. My mother lives across the road from where I currently live. But there are things about this property and where it's situated that is actually full of like memories and inspiration that I don't want to forget. I also want to take advantage of it whilst I still have it. One of the things is the view, and you know that this house has the most amazing view, and one that I have been taking from since I started this channel. So it's quite an important view, but the location itself is Ennerdale, and as we've already seen in this week's vlog, I've been there with the kids, so there's a lot of memories there. I want to capture that. Obviously, I'm not just gonna capture it overnight. There is a specific way I want to capture it. Now I've been taking snippets. I want to see if I can come up with a way of creating the landscape, not only as it is, but as I see it, which is a difficult combination. Because the way I see the world around me is determined by my moods, my penchant at that moment. I do have a video that I want to start whereby I do break down the reasons behind my work, why I create the way I do, why I paint the way I do, the colours I use, you know, everything that pertains to my like practical practice side. I want to break down into a more conceptual side. I've discussed it with friends, and albeit it's going to be a risky video for me, it's not going to be something that I would have done before, but I think it's going to be an important conversation. I feel that this landscape, this view, this particular, you know, landmark for me has been a catalyst. You know, it's where for me it all started. It was the first piece that I had ever done on this channel. It inspired all the ideas to create, and it just gave me something to focus on, because as you know, when you start something new or something you haven't done in a while, you know what's to come and you know what you have to do, and the prospect of that is extremely overwhelming. You know, you're just bombarded with all this inspiration, with all this stuff. You know, you can't seem to find a point in the horizon. It's just, this was my point. This was my light at the end of the tunnel. This is my focus for so many years, and it's still a focus for me all these years later, now that I feel a bit more solidified in what I'm doing and why. Just as a side note, here I am using art graph, my travelling art graph that was gifted to me by Stephanie. I absolutely love this set, and as you know, I am obsessed with art graph. I love it, certainly for when you're out and about. There's just something so easy about it. You still get the same sense of freedom that I like, certainly. I still feel like I'm collaborating with my art materials, but I don't feel I have to work as hard. It's still clean, you know? It has the cleanliness about it. Last thing you want is to go outside and just have a bomb. You know, if it starts raining, which in the UK, the weather just loves the rain. We can kind of get, you know, pack up dead quick, easy with something like that. But I still get the satisfaction. I'm just going over with some uni watercolour pencils, also gifted me by Stephanie. These are great, very pigmented. They're small, lightweight, There's enough colours that you don't feel you're missing out, and you can capture ideas fairly quickly with them. They're highly pigmented, so when you do put water with them, which you'll see in a moment, it is insane how pigmented these little bombers are. I do have the full size pencil. You can buy them in the smaller size as well, just for ease of taking out and about with you. If you're traveling on the train whilst you commute to work, things like that, they're brilliant for all manner of things like that. So I highly recommend them. Any art supplies I'm using today will be on my website under favourite art supplies. That link is in the description box below, and it is done by either video or by tool or medium, if you like. So that's something I'm working on at the moment. That's the first. I'll probably end up filling that piece in when we go to do the big video. I'll not only be doing outdoors, I'll be doing pictures of the property, or like my house. Will be not my house, my garden. I'll be doing interior pictures and stuff, which is very unlike me, but something I've always loved, just capturing it almost like a visual diary. Also, the house is very much tethered to mine and my husband's children's book that we are currently writing and illustrating, so there's all that wrapped up in it as well, which is emotional. It's an emotional time. And I know you're thinking,
well, why the hell are you moving?
The reason I'm moving is because, one, the place we're moving to embodies everything that we love. So when we bought this property, we made a list of things we needed, right? So we needed an outdoor space big enough for Winnie, just for him to sort of feel like he's not trapped. We needed a driveway because in the past, when we, were recently married, we were in flats with no driveways, and having to find parking and then walk to and from it was an absolute nightmare. So we said we need a driveway. That was really all actually we needed when I think about it. But when we viewed this property, what we had was the view. Oh, the view, guys, unreal. We've been here 5 years, and if we ever moved, we would move for things that we wanted. So what we needed, in addition to what we wanted, one thing that we really wanted was, one, be closer to water, and two, if we could be close enough to water that we could walk to it and not have to rely on the car for it and other amenities, that was absolutely something we wanted, and that's what we got. This is a walk away from the new property. Come on, Winnie. No, I know. It's a beach. It's huge. Where I took you this week to Westwater, that is also a few minutes drive up the road, so that's closer. Currently we have to drive 20-30 minutes to get there. It's difficult. We also have another lake called Crummick Water. The waters there are black, so I will take you there, but they're like a mossy green, but the depth is quite deep. Not as deep as Westwater. Westwater is the deepest lake in the UK. No, in England. Scotland, obviously, their locks are a lot deeper. So in England, deepest one in England. Crummick Water, like I said, the water is very dark black, right? I love that. Some people might not, but one thing I will say is that it can be difficult to film there because the waters are black. So, but I will do. I'll take you there one day. So I hope this week was good. It's a lot going on. I was ill, but my husband's been off for a few days, so it was nice to kind of get out and both of us to try and kind of shake off the cold, shake off the lurgy. I am slightly off track vis-a-vis the video schedule. Obviously I haven't done a video a day, which is kind of bummed me out. I'm still yet to do the pencil review. I'll probably do that this afternoon, but that will be up ready. I've also got Patreon and a sketchbook party to finish. So I'm not as further along as I'd hoped to be at this point, large in part because, like I said, my husband and I were a bit ill. And to be fair, had I had committed to that, I would not have done half the things I had managed to do this week. So anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Mwah.